Hello everyone. This is probably going to be a lo-fi ASMR and I'm going to show you the loot I got in Croatia. Croatia. Yeah. So I'll start with I was traveling there, so I'll start with my favorite thing. That is a box of seashells. So this is literally a food box, and I gathered seashells and I just put them in here because that's what I do. Okay, so I gathered some in Adriatic Sea when we were in Primorstein, and I carefully gathered them while swimming. I did it with my leg. I just like pulled it out with my feet, with fingers on my feet, and like I took them with my hand then, and yeah, so I could avoid just diving with my hair and without any equipment or anything, not to ruin my hair completely, you know what I mean, and not to get water in my ears and just everywhere. Yeah. So I gathered it. Seashells. And the funny thing is that am I looking in the camera? Probably not. Now I am. So anyways, some don't like eye contact on ASMR videos, so yeah. Basically, I was about to say, right, there's a bit split, and it's so funny to me. Split, I mean split, but like split, you know what I mean? I was in Split too. It's like Amsterdam Split. No, it's Croatian Split. You know what I mean? It was a food box that I kept with me so I could. Sorry, my hair's a bit messy already. It's the end of the day, but like, yeah, yeah, it was a food box that I kept for food, and I cooked some food while I was in the staying there apartment there, and yeah, that's that. So I will show you a little bit. Probably should be a little bit more careful with the sound because okay, look at this. There's one separate one here. Look at this one. This guy wanted to be separate. Oh, you little boy, didn't do that, right? Seashell, tiny seashell. Rummaging. See this one? I got this one too. It's a beautiful part, like a big one, and I was really trying to find like a big one, but oh, and also I actually the key there, like in pretty much then when we were there with the bus that I went there to pretty much then I forgot to take my swimming suit out of the bus, and it was closed then, and I decided to swim naked. Okay, kidding, half naked. Half naked, and basically I swam half naked. Now just like covered myself like this, and I ran into the water. And like, yeah, and I just, stayed like this in the water all the time of the gathering. But then, like, I was like trying to collect these, and look at this little part here. This one is interesting. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be seashell show and tell, honestly. Look at this, like, fossilated. It has fossils on it. It's amazing. This is incredible to me. So cool. It's the coolest. Wait, it's my hand touched. It's the coolest from the other side. Look at it. The inside. Okay, and the outside. Like, I believe these are like fossilated parasites or something like this. Just, it's so amazing though. Look at this. Special. It's very special. So cool. Yeah, and then another one. Wait, let me show you. This one looks different. Let me show you different. Oh, they're fossilated. Like it's all with that I don't know, calcium or something like on top of it. All of it. No. Fossilated one. This one too. This one is different. It's like little, and it's more like more long than the other ones. Shiny, pretty, right? I love them. I love foraging seashells. And yeah, see, it's purple on the inside. It's purple. So cool, right? Purple. So cool. Love it. There's also this one. I've heard a little. I love little stone hearts and stuff like that, like natural symbols of love. I mean, natural like stones, like shells in like interesting shapes and stuff. Like hearts, little stone heart I saw. Okay, it kind of looks like it, right? Look, it doesn't really catch it fully, but it does look like it. Yeah, see that little part on top? It does look like it. Oh, and there was one that's already like pierced. So that's amazing. I don't need to do the work. To create like seashell earrings and stuff like that. I mean, I make some jewelry on my own. Yeah. There's also something else in here. It's wandered throughout, and I like I put it inside here. It's from a olive museum, Stella Croatica, and it's an olive leaf. I know what I smelled. It's just I'm just curious. It doesn't really smell like anything much. But I'm after COVID, so I can't really like tell the nuances I used to. Like, not yet. I mean, it's getting back, but yeah. And Has a little spot. It's very interesting. It's very intricate. Pretty. I'm gonna put this back and show another shells that I got, and I got the other shells today. I'm going to show. Okay, just wait a second. I'm gonna get them. Okay, so getting back, I got the shells, and first one I'm going to show is is this one. And I got this one when, yeah, right, I was swimming half naked and I was gathering those. I was like in the water like this, and I was gathering those tiny ones. I wanted to find like a bigger one. I did find a pretty big one and a pretty decent one. However, I couldn't find like a actually big one, right? And I thought there is going to be one, there should be. But like, I was standing there and searching for very long, grabbing them with my leg, fingers on my leg, like, you know, and then pulling them up and taking them with my hand. And then one man, he was like an elderly almost man, and an elderly man. He approached me. He literally just went to me, like a Croatian man. He went to me and he just gave me this one. He just gave me this one. So amazing. I was so thankful. I was like, oh, voila, you know. It was so cool. So pretty, right? It's so big. So cool. I was so happy, you know. Thank you so much. I don't know if he'll ever watch this. Like, thank you so much. But I already told him thank you. But like, yeah, shout out. So cool. Thank you. Yeah. Big one. Big body. I love it. It's so pretty. Big seashells. Okay. Then another thing was swimming. Oh, it wasn't at Primož. It wasn't in Primož tent, this one. Those, oh, I was lying to you, I'm so sorry. This thing, forget about a shell story, I sort of messed it up, I don't know. Basically, I got this in Primož tent. See this cutie? Like when I was swimming in the Adriatic Sea for the first time, we were in Primož then, and yeah, I just went in and this body get attached to my hair, like I had accessories in my hair, and like two others from the bus were laughing that I'm a mermaid. Got attached to me. That look funny, you know. And this one was like a souvenir. I was like, I have to take you home, buddy. Yeah, I just felt it. I don't know, I just felt it. So I just took it home. So cute, right? Look at this. Pretty. Yeah, swimming like this, like my hair. It was like this. I have a picture like that, like natural accessory. like this, you know, like a sea of, I don't know, leaves of the Florian Cottage. It's my favorite thing. I love it. Anyways, so to continue back to the seashells, okay, I got this one and it was given to me in Omish. Okay. So I was swimming in Omish half naked like a real pirate. Yeah, anyways, I know it's cringe probably, but like the shells that I gathered, they were from Amish, okay? So I gathered them in Amish. That's really important. It's like, yes. It was so pretty that I loved it. It was really picturesque, pretty, and yeah. Then also, I got this one, but I already bought this one in Solana. Sorry, anyways. In Stone, when we were in Stone, with the bus, went out with the bus to Amish, to Stone. Me, myself, and I, and the others from the boats. Yeah, this is from Stone. A little thing that I got this in this shell. Okay. So it was really cute. Like, I saw that shell and I was like, I need it. It's so pretty. I love shells. I love them. But big shells. The bigger the better. Well, you have no idea. I was like rummaging. Sorry. I wasn't rummaging. I was foraging shells, like searching for shells, rummaging like a raccoon. Back in Barcelona when I was there, at the Barcelona beach, rummaging. Sorry. God. Lordy, wait a sec. Oh Lord. I was foraging, okay? Foraging shells in Barcelona beach when I was in Spain, Catalonia, and yeah, I couldn't find even one like intact. They were all just broken to pieces, to shambles, and I had to and I had to get, like I could like make a puzzle out of them, basically. But it was really sad. I wanted to act there in Croatia. There were so many, and I was like, yes, seashells, yeah. Nice, right? And also, I was told that when I was in Amish, right, swimming half naked, I was told that I should stop repeating that. I mean, just make awful rumors. But like, they told me I should have gotten to put them put them on each side, properly. Because I got them with me. We went, yeah, right. We went to with the bus. It was the same day. Yeah, I think. And I got those shells, and I could have like bought two and just put them like this, not to swim half naked. But yeah, that's that. Thankfully, I didn't do this. That would be really cringe, I think. I don't know. Yeah. But this is gorgeous. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I don't even want to like scratch it much, but like. So that's that. It's a seashell. And when I used to be a kid, my rest in peace grandma, she used to we have seashells, like big ones at home, and she used to tell me like put it to the ear and you can hear what the sea's saying, like the songs of the sea and like sea speaking. And I put it to the ear and I heard songs, like I heard the sea's talking, you know. Yeah, like the waves and everything. Like it's like a whole symphony of like the wind and like the sounds. Like it has all of that. Or maybe just my musical ears are just hearing this, like all of those tones, you know, different tones. Like it has all of those. And oh, you know, I'm so disappointed that there wasn't like an excursion to the place. I think in Zadar, or where is it, where there's the sounds that the water makes, the organ out of water, and it makes those sounds with the waves. It's so fascinating. I forgot about this one, and it would have been so fascinating to be there and to hear that. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, but this is the seashell. It's gorgeous. Okay, so I feel like, you know, it's a pretty scoop. Some Reiki, you know. Scoop, scoop, scoop all the negative energy away. Okay, no, that's my show. So we're gonna go to the. Okay, I can show the card of this thing. It's shown on here. It's such a funny name in Russian. Like if you think about it in Russian, it's very interesting. But like, yeah, Croatian language in itself is very interesting. But actually, I really like usually I don't. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna like be like a hater or lie or something. You know, I usually don't like some of the languages, like how they sound. But I really like I don't like how some of the Slavic languages sound, and some. Okay, I'm not gonna go into this. I'm gonna get some hate, but I like how I do like how Croatian language sounds. It sounds melodic. I don't know. There's something to it. Like it's musical. I have like musical hearing. It sounds good to me. Like synesthesia too. So like it sounds good to me. It's very nice. Okay, so back to this thing. So Lana, stop. So this thing, and it's salt baths. Okay, and all these, like, do you see these? These are the salt baths. The salt is being prepared there. So this place, you could say, is very salty. Just like me. I'm just kidding. Anyways, it was incredible. I mean, everything about Croatia was incredible. yeah, I got lost in that. Anyways, this thing, you can go and work there actually. Like in summer, they are arranging jobs for those who want to, and like they are paying for your stay, like for food and for your place, okay, to live. But so you work there, okay, for that period of time. And I mean, working with salt, I shouldn't say it's quite a salty job. It is. I mean, it's probably very demanding work because I mean, salt, if you touch it with your hands, let's say without equipment, you know what happens to your skin. But it has these pluses. For example, like the people who work there, like the workers from that place, they were like so chill. They were so relaxed. And you know, I think because the salt, it absorbs the negative energy. And literally, it's like all the bad mood goes away, 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 goes away. You know, I'm having such a like I'm having flashbacks now. Like I miss this place. I might start crying again. But like I won't. Anyways, yeah, this is just Japanese. Do you want me to read something in Croatian? I mean, it's kind of similar to Russian, like the pronunciation and stuff. And I can speak Russian, so I would not sound like a stupid, person. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna read a little bit. So, just for the context, the stone salt works are the oldest and the biggest preserved ones from the Mediterranean history. Originated as far as the prehistoric period, with their today's form dating from the time of the Republic of Dubrovnik, and their entire system, they perfectly represent the complex salt production from the Middle Ages and thus represent a first class cultural monument and a perfect tourist destination. The production method has not changed throughout all these centuries, and in such ecological healthy conditions, it guarantees the maintaining of an excellent salt quality to satisfy all requirements of an advanced modern time economy. I really hated that ending. Advanced modern time economy. Oh, sorry. I'm not gonna hate on capitalism. Just, anyways, no. Okay. See, salt. And he's pushing that. That's a lot. Very heavy, probably very heavy. Oh, they have these little gloves. But imagine if it gets here. Oh, it can be very itchy. It can create burns even. I mean, so pretty. So yeah, it wasn't Dubrovnik. Basically, like there, that area. Okay, I'm gonna continue with something else. Something fell. Just a sec. So, you guys, I'm ready to continue the spaghetti. Anyways, to add more of my loot, this one, for example, I got it near where it's a little heart. You see, it's so cool, so cool, so cool. I got it from from Špilja Vranjača, from the cave, like it was nearby the cave when we walked there. And I was limping there. I was limping, like, you know, with one leg, because on one of my legs, because my other leg was bitten. It was bitten. And then later on I only came to know why. It was like bloated and a little bit poisoned, and like I had a strong allergic reaction in my leg, and I was limping on my own, and yeah, it was kind of tough and kind of unpleasant, least to say, but like, yeah, I still went to places anyway. Like, yeah, I was bitten by scorpion twice then. When we went to the ranch. And by the way, speaking of ranch, this is not really from the ranch, okay? This was a gift from the gift exchange with one Croatian family, okay? That my mom knew, and they gave me this, and it has I don't know how it is in Croatian, this animal, but I know in Russian, and it's oslik, 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 oslik. It's super cute, and I love this name. Like, I love this. It's written "Kvalitetno vino plavac mali plavac." Do you know what I mean? It's in Russian. Plavac, plavac. It means it means to swim, and I was literally joking. That I was like, I do love plavac. Мне тоже нравится плавать. So yeah, that's the wine. Sorry for the background noise. Just maybe it will stop. Okay, maybe I shouldn't joke this way. Probably wasn't appreciated. My dog started barking, so. Anyways, yeah, it's a cute wine, and it has this cutie, sweetie, 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 sweetie. The name is quite funny too, Belishats. It's quite funny. But yeah, they had these animals at the ranch where I was bitten. It was a ranch at the, not bitten by animals, by a scorpion, okay, twice. Not bitten, but stinged. Do they say that? Yeah, I think so. So, we were at the ranch with the bus. I went there with the bus, and it was like a separate excursion that you need to buy, okay, to go there with a boat. And it was like a mountain area, and we basically went there with the boat, okay, and there were these cute animals at the ranch, but that was also, it was in a mountain area, and there was like a long grass and stuff, like, right, and what these animals were, and everyone was petting them, but like somehow I was the only one that got bitten. and then I felt really sick in the bus, and then when I returned to the apartment, I drank some. I thought I am getting sick or something. I didn't understand what happened, and I had some travarica that I bought, and I drank half of it. Like was quite a small bottle, but still I could drink half of it. I was having a fever, that's why I drank it. Then I went to sleep, and oh god, I remember I felt so sick in the past. Like I just turned off at some moment, and later on, I realized my leg was starting to like have a allergic reaction. Next day, it started to bloat. It was starting to get difficult to walk on it. It was painful. Like these spots were painful. It was really bloated. And I went to the. We were already returning from another place. It was already late evening. Everything was closed. And I saw only a private doctor's office there at the place I was staying at, and it was closed, and I didn't know what to do. I searched for an apothecary, and it was closed too. So I was like, me. I was just limping around searching for aloe, like a wild aloe. There was acacia, or however it's called in English, like a big one, a huge one. But I was searching for aloe because I know where those things grow. Aloe grows too. So I was doing my Wild West search, right, living the dream. And basically I found only the other plant and not the aloe itself. So I was like, whatever, cool. And I went back to my apartment, and I went to the shower to, like just wash it all off, because there was blood. And that's how I understood something is wrong, it kind of doesn't look and doesn't feel at all like a mosquito or anything as such. Like there was blood, like it was, it had those two, not just spots, it was with like blood there. And yeah, then I just slept. Next morning I went to the apothecary immediately, and I bought some antihistamines, and so they would battle with my allergic reaction. They didn't help. It was so bloated I could barely walk. It was painful to walk. It was. And I was like, holy shit. My leg became dark. Like that. In my feet. Not like feet. In those places, they became dark. Like, I was like, fun. That's so fun. But yeah, let's just skip it. Okay. Not gonna complain here. We love it. Here are the plots. Please don't think I'm like some sort of alcoholic, because I'm not. I just really love to plots. Yeah. Me and my little Oslik. Sweetie. Look at him. Sweetie, little sweetie baby. Yeah. I'm not gonna drink the wine now, but I'm gonna drink it later on. Anyways, so yeah, this was one of my favorite loot. Cinnamon must amazing top thing. Yeah. Very helpful against scorpion bites. Kidding, doesn't really help much at all, like at all. I was fighting for my life. No, seriously, though, on the next excursions, like the next days, I was literally like, heck, it would be so nice if someone would literally like hold me in their arms, and I never say that, and I never think that, and I even hate thinking that. I'm like, ew, no, let me walk on my own. I'm a strong lady. I'm gonna climb the mountains on my own. I'm gonna go and fight the freaking whatever, you know. Not the dragons. I love dragons. Don't touch my dragons. But yeah. But I was like literally like a damsel in distress. I really hope there would be somebody who would literally just carry me. And there was no one. There was no one. I was literally just like on my own, just crawling in my skin. This one say they will heal. Okay, yeah, that's it. And I got a cute little heart. Okay. Because I was strong enough to go there and limp all the way anyways, all the past roads, you know, like there was this group from the boys, there was this group, and there was me. None of them, I mean, from the group were Croatians, so like don't tell that on them, okay? Yeah. So that's. Oh my gosh! By the way, I saw such a. I didn't tell this anyone, but like, there was a moment in Amish. Okay, Amish. I was like, oh god, Amish Pirate City is so cool. Like, I'm a diehard fan of. Oh, okay, wait a sec. Background noise. Sorry about the background noise. But yeah, I'm like a diehard fan of Pirates of the Caribbean. I love it. I know Caribbean, yeah, but like still, I mean, Amish is a pirate city, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna go and live the dream. I'm gonna find a pirate there. I'm gonna put on like this, you know, like the costume, like the hat. I know it sounds so cringe and ridiculous. Like, pirate hat and like all the dress and like the ripped dress, and like I'm gonna go on a boat and be like, you know, bottle in one hand, holding the freaking the with wheel of fortune in another, and be like, yeah, oh my god. And I found a black cat. I think it counts, and but yeah, I had to bring it back, by the way. But yeah, I did see that. That was like a something. It was unexpected for me. Like when I crossed the street, there was in Omish. There was this police lady on a road. She was so buff. I was like, I was holding like a paper from bun I just ate, and I was like, it was a salty bun, something that they eat in that region, some just yeah. Anyways, I ate it, and I was like, oh, I looked at her. She had like white pants and white this shirt, and she looked so buff. She had like black hair like this till here, and like her eyes were so dark, and I was like, oh my god. I was legit like, should I go and like just drop the paper and be like look right next to her and be like anyways, let's just move on. But yeah, I didn't do that, but I really thought of it, and I think none of the people from the bus that were like crossing to, none of them probably thought that. But I just said, oh look, that's a police lady, how interesting. Putting my head, I was like, how interesting. I mean, she was buff. Like she was also pretty tall, and I was like, oh lord. Maybe I should have done that. Honestly, it wouldn't be so lonely. Sorry. Anyways, let's skip to the next thing, and the next thing is what I got there. So yeah, showed the wine. Oh right, yeah, just a sec. Okay. Anyways, I'm a good citizen, and that's why instead of dropping papers in Amish, I put them in, the place where they're supposed to go. And I went to another place. I went to Stella Croatica, and it's a place. It's olive museum. Why just olive though? Like lavender. I would even say lavender is like the thing. Okay, maybe not like. Okay, sure, fine. I mean, okay. Yeah, and I got some loot. My favorite thing from there is this. I bought this. It's such a pretty package, and for somebody who I know it's probably not crocheted with crochet thing. I crochet myself. I make these things. I love to crochet, and I think it's actually like a woven thing with woven lace, probably. Yeah, very likely because it has those little things on the sides, right? But I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, it looks so pretty. It's red. It's my favorite color, and it has those pretty things, and it's a Dalmatian tea, but it was so freaking. It was so expensive. I'm not gonna say how much, but it's very tiny. Like I'm trying. I was trying not to finish it too fast, not to drink it fully, in one go. It's very tiny. It's still there. You see the herbs. The herbs. Herbs. It's pronounced that way. Sorry. Herbs from Dalmatian Islands. I mean from islands. Okay. To make it more cool or something. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, it has a rose hip, winter savory, lavender flower, mint leaf, thyme, rosemary leaf, sage leaf. Oh, thyme. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Sage leaf. So cool, right? Sage leaf. You can like cleanse your internals with this. It's super relaxing. I love it so much. Like, I wish I had 1 kilo of this. Kilograms, I speak in kilos, so sorry to those who don't understand. But I wish I had a kilo of this thing. Oh, freaking sack of it. I could drink it every day. And I could be so chill. But actually, the first time, like, I drank it, first 2 times, yeah, like, I drank it at home, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so horny. Like, it was so chill and horny at the same time, so I was like, okay, T, whatever. Lavender, I don't know. Maybe it's funny for someone, but I'm just like stating facts here. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I love it so much. Okay. Dalmatian tea, pretty. Okay. Speaking of this pattern, kind of right in this thing, it kind of reminds me of Christmas a little bit. Okay. Like I saw in Split, I was so shocked. I saw a Christmas shop there. I was like, with like Santa and all these. Oh my god, with Santa. Speaking of Santa, I'm actually one of the kids. Okay, don't hate on me. Okay, stop. Protection from me. Okay. No, protection from me, because I actually have received an official letter back from Santa as a child. Like, he literally replied to my letter. You have no idea how freaking happy I was. Because I tried so hard, like I drew a whole freaking picture with like the reindeers and like him and like artsy, you know, I'm the artsy kid, like, you know, well, partially okay, because I was also interested in like anatomy books and medicine since I was like a child. So it's like partially artsy, partially really weird. Anyway, so I was literally, as a child, I was literally skipping through like medicine books. I was so interested in anatomy. I wanted to go to anatomy like museums to see all this like stuff and like bone structures and like that. And I dreamt to become a pathology anatomist as a kid. Anyways, speaking of Choco, that was only one of the dreams. I don't know, I'm speaking of this right now. It's like I'm talking ASMR. But like another parts where like another part was like I wanted to be a Formula 1 driver, racer. I wanted to be a racer of Formula 1. I was a big fan of it since I was a kid. I was watching it and I was like, oh my god. My favorite back then was Schumacher. Another one was Hakkinen, but like still kind of went to that other side anyways, but yeah. I look like I love the fast cars and like racing and stuff like that. And then I was like, I wanted to be like a favorite princess also. So like, fairy princess that drives a car, and that's a pathology anatomist, which is quite the combo if you ask me. Anyways, that's about the Santa, the dreams, and the tea. This tea probably makes you this way. I mean, it's very chill, very relaxing, makes you kind of a little bit, ooh, I love it. I'm not saying I love things that affect me this way because I don't use anything but this tea. It's a great commercial, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not a commercial. Okay. I just love it. Anyways, let's skip to what? Let's skip to recipes. In Stella Croatica Museum, there were recipes. And nobody took them, I don't know why. Like, they were standing there. I was like, no, I'm gonna take them. This is a souvenir, you know? I'm gonna start with this one. It's kind of hot in here, by the way. Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna read that. I'm just gonna show you. So this is this recipe. The recipes that you can make with olive oil. Okay, so truffles. I love truffles. By the way, I love them so much. I love truffles. I'm like a big fan of truffles. I could literally eat like truffles every day if I could. I would eat truffles. I love them so much. Oh my god. And here where I live in the Baltics, we have truffle butter with truffles in there, like tiny ones. But they're like tiny ones. I mean, we can buy truffles here, but they're like really expensive. Like you're gonna be really like, I don't know, like bougie to buy them like all the time. Great festivities though. I mean, or if you donate to my channel. But yeah, just kidding. Anyways, I love truffles, and I tried there was a degustation also of the you could try. I'm just trying to figure out whether I said that word right. You can try the olive oils, like to test the real taste of it, because they told us that there's plenty on the market. They make it cheap and they wash it out of the nutritious value, and they just make it like cheap and to make it a cheaper production and to still sell it for the price, overpriced tag. So the real olive oil with the taste, it's kind of like disgusting slightly when you taste it. It doesn't have to be like mild, it has to actually taste quite like weird, you know what I mean? Like not mild. If it's very mild, it's probably the washed out one, and you can determine it basically only by tasting it, like the real deal. So yeah, and the truffle one was so good, and also the lemon peel and orange peel one was so good. Oh, and also another thing, the cheese of 4 milks, like they actually use, I don't know if they use mare milk, but they told me that they probably, my nation, Bashkir Tatars, they use mare milk. We have something called kumis. It's a mare milk, and it's based a lot. But they use, like, Croatians use, I don't know if they use mare milk. Please tell me, correct me. But like, they use the donkey milk and the cheese from 4 milks. I tried it, and it was so, not at Stella Croatica, at the house of the family I went to as a guest, like to my mom's friend. Okay, so I tried it there, and it was so good. It was fantastic. The 4 milk cheese, it was so great. Anyways, just okay, it just got a little bit hot here, so I'm gonna show how the loot. So, loot. I mean, what? I'm speaking like I'm a raccoon, and and I rummaged something and I got some loot. I need to stop. Oh my god. It's just getting hot when I'm like laughing, and I don't want to take this off because it's so cute, right? Look at it, it's on the clouds. So cute. Anyways, this is traditional. This is like my family. I love this so much. I love this so much. This is like, I'm not opening it. This is like my, I'm like petting it every day. I'm not joking. I'm like kind of cuckoo with this thing, and like the things that I don't know, like it's like I'm a Cancer moon. Leave me alone. Anyways, I believe when I'm like petting it every day, it becomes even tastier, and like when I'm gonna taste it, it's gonna be so good. I've tried this at the museum. Okay, what was that? I don't know. I tried this at the museum. It was so good. I loved it. It's a traditional Croatian lavender cake. At least she said her family was making this. Like it's a family business, and she's continuing with the traditions and stuff. And yeah, this is collage haute lavande. So cute. Collage or collage? I don't know. Collage probably. Yeah, collage. I think it's the right way. It's like 5 language. Noah brain walking with its logic. It's being like, okay, the accent's what the accent. Okay, so this probably goes like this and that. Just yeah. So it's so pretty. I saw how it's packaged, how it's being packaged, and I think it's so cute. Oh my gosh. And yeah, it's like handmade and it's so cute. And it's a lavender cake with dried figs. With almonds and walnuts. Fig and walnuts. And a pretty fig around the leaves of fig. I tried the figs, and I literally saw the figs on the first day I arrived to Croatia. I saw the figs on the tree, and it was the first time I saw figs on the tree, and I was like, oh my gosh, is that a fig? And the woman who was the guide in that bus, she told me, yes, it's a fig. And she took it off and gave it to me, like, try it. And it was so cool and so good, and it was like my first time trying a fig from a tree, like a wild fig, you know what I mean? So cool. I loved it. There's something very feminine about figs, and I loved it. I mean, it does look like it. I think it's like sacred, divine, feminine, like kind of power. It's like a fig. It gives like this vitality, I think, and I love it, like the feminine energy and the vitality and stuff like that. If I could eat a fig every day from like a tree, I would definitely do that. Yeah. Something like also kind of erotic about the fig. I like figs. Anyways, not to go there, but like I just genuinely think so. You know, it's both vital and it's just interesting to, you know, just to pick it. Like you walk in the street, and it's almost like if you play games and you love to love to gather stuff, you're a gatherer. Like, you go in a game and you see a plant and you're like, oh, I got a carrot, I gotta grab this. You see like a fruit, you're like, oh, I gotta grab this. And if you like doing this, then you will understand me. If you see an interesting crystal, you're like, oh, I gotta grab this. I mean, not like not in that sense, but like on the street, like when you see a fig on the tree and you're like, well, that's a ripe one, I can take it. I mean, if it's not, of course, if it's not like in a territory of somebody, and if it's not literally on the territory, you're like, I probably shouldn't, But if they have plenty, like they told us, they're literally like kind of, if it's on the street, on the, like a sideway, then like just grab it, honestly, because it's just gonna like rot there. Yeah, and I did. It was such a quest. I loved it. Like, I see a fig, I grab a fig. I love it. I love it. Of course, I still did wash them like pretty heavily. I mean, because they're like sticky and on the street still, and so I like washed them with hot water. The apartment when I got back, and yeah, that was amazing. I love figs. I also took a super cool hot picture with a fig. Like, I was so inspired with a fig. It's like heart shaped, like, and I just like hearts and like against the moon. So like, I love these like you can see things and like inspire and stuff like that. I think it's good, and I think it radiates positive, loving energy. I love it. So yeah, lavender cake. It was so tasty. I love it so much. So yeah, that's a loot. I'll keep it for later. Another one that I got was this. So, what this is a hand cream with immortelle with this plant. Okay, and this plant, it's actually quite strong when you just make an essence of it. You can't use it on skin like straight off with its essence, because it's way too strong for the skin. It can eat the skin, And however, it has fantastic moisturizing properties, this plant. And I did learn some bits of cosmetology, like in chemistry, back in chemistry class when we had it. Back in school, I already used to make like a project about cosmetics, about the components, ingredients, and stuff like that. And yeah, this plant is good for anti-aging properties, renewal of the skin, hydrating it, moisturizing the skin, and yeah, they just use a little bit of it in the cream. However, to make like one essence, they have to have like plenty of these plants to make one little ball of essence. Okay, I don't remember how many exactly. I guess you have to go to the museum to find out on your own. Again, based commercial and like sorry, it's becoming a bit too hot again. Just a sec. Okay, guys, I'm probably gonna end the video here, but like, this cream, it actually smells so nice. Like, it's There's a plant on it. It's so cute. Beautiful plant. Plenty yellow things. Plenty yellow things. Okay. Beautiful plant. Essence. Okay. So this cream, like I said, it smells really, really, really good. It smells kind of like florals on the meadow, if you smell like a flower. And it smells like honey. Meadow flower with honey and with a meadow flower with honey, like kind of sweet scent, but a little bit milky. Like a little bit milky, but with a little bit of plant freshness. That's what it smells like meadow flower freshness. It's very nice smell, and it's like organic, made of natural stuff. I like that type of stuff. I'm like a big fan of these things, not like something with like parabens and stuff like that. So that's that. I don't think I have anything more to show now, so I'm gonna probably end the video here. And I'm glad that you okay. I got this thing too, but like it's kind of. Oh no, I can't show it because it's kind of okay. It's just I got this little tiny bracelet. It's kind of a little bit ripped because I'm very smart. I don't take things off when I go to the shower because I'm saying like I love to get attached to things. I guess when I like something, then I'm like, okay, yeah, that's mine. You know, rarely ever, really. I'm not like a big time looter. I don't know, like I mentioned it so many times throughout this video, like it's some freaking joke or something like that, but like it's kind of funny. Oh, I forgot to mention one of my favorite things about Croatia. Morski. I love them. I was like, oh my god. Like it's so cute. And they're like, I was walking at midnight nearby the sea, okay? And oh my god, just kind of interesting. I love nightly walks, and I love nightly walks at the sea if I can do that. And it's not like a really scary place. It's so good. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go nearby water at night. I love it. But yeah, I also went for a midnight swim. It's so cool. And it's so pretty. You can see like the distant lights of the city, and people from the tourist boat look at you weirdly, like you're just swimming there from one side to another, and for non-stop for like a freaking hour, and they're like just looking at you and like, that's interesting. What's up? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. I just kind of like. Oh, if I could go back, man. Anyways. Okay. Oh, and Krka was also pretty. Krka National Park. Yeah. And I love Trogir. I think one of my most favorite places was Trogir. I loved it so much. I loved going there by boat. It was my first time with a boat ride like that. And that was so fantastic. I just sat there in the front alone, because it was so cool. I mean, that's the coolest place. You can catch the waves, and yeah, I got so emotional to that music. You know, that was Croatian radio. The sailors were listening to, and it was my last day evening, and I went on a boat like that, and oh my god, I feel like my head is starting to spin right now. I don't know why. and I got so, I don't know why, I just stayed up catching those waves and like hearing the bells and stuff. I'm gonna tear up now. Okay, just stop saying that. But like, it really touched me. Like, I don't know, it really touched me. And like, if I if I could go back and go with that both ride again, I would do that. I would certainly do that. It's just so fantastic. I could just go there and back to both ride. You know, oh my god, so amazing. There was also like a really, really like buff tattooed sailor lady, like fully tattooed. Like she was like tall. Like she reminded me for like Beidou from Genshin Impact was really tan and had curly hair and like long like hair. This again. And if she was tattooed like with some sailor topics, you know, she was literally like a sea wolf, but like a lady wolf. So cool. I was like, oh my god. Yeah. Just that's super cool. I mean, there were like just men and her, like the strong lady is so cool. And back to the topic of waves, and yeah, I loved Drogir, and it was so interesting how when I went there on the last day, I arrived right during bell ringing time, and I went away right during bell ringing time in the sunset, and it was so, I don't know, magical. Such a thing. I didn't even look at the time, like in that sense of like arranging it. I didn't really look at that in that sense. And yeah. What else? Oh yeah, morski. I love them so much. Like I was walking at midnight. Um, first like, and I saw them, and I was like, I walked by the beach till the end of the Okrug, and I saw them there. I was like, oh my god, are these the? And it was the first time when I saw them, like the day. It was one of the first days, like I think second day when I was in Croatia. Yeah, and I walked towards them, and was those are the, yeah, those are those. Like they were like hiding in a group, like around like the corner, like around the rock. It was so cute and so funny. I don't know why. So cute. Like they're so little and like hiding. They sneaky. They're hiding there. They just they in groups. That so cute. Yeah, that was so cool. Anyways, and then yeah, I saw like a close up of like the daytime. So cool. And he was like moving with those spikes and stuff like that. So magical. Sea creature. Magical sea creature. Like, you know, like fusion, like it's fusing, you know. So special, you know, like the waves, like the rhythm of waves, and he's like having that rhythm. Like he's a, I mean, it's a sea creature. I probably sound really cringe right now, but like, yeah, I liked it. It was so cool, like special animal. I wish I had morski-ish, like at home, an aquarium. You will look at one of my like biggest dreams, like to have a like if I get super rich, I could have like a sea creatures that, not like anyone to be like a shark, but like, yeah, like some sea creatures, and I'm just vibing with them, you know, like in, oh my god, yeah, like this is a stupid comparison, but like in Sims I made those like the mermaids, right? And then I made the aquarium like a huge one, and like I just make the main character play, like speak to the fish, just like go talk to them like every day, just do it. I'm just ignore that. I'm just weird. Anyways, ignore this too. I just opened the window and it got it ruined, and I was like, you know what? Whatever. Let it get ruined. I don't care. Like, yeah, it's a lo-fi SMR, really lo-fi. But yeah, that type of comparison, and I would just be sitting there and vibing with the fish like every day. I'm just vibing. Wouldn't laugh because I thought of Pisces, and I'm like, I have Pisces, like Neptune in the 12th house chart wise, in the first house too, like right next to my ascendant in the first house. So I'm kinda, yeah, I am like vibing with fish. And every time there's like Pisces moon, especially full moon, I once went to swim in February during Pisces full moon because I felt like vibing with the water. Okay, I probably sound really cuckoo for some right now, but like whatever. just take it as a like wonky type of like weird ASMR or something like that. Yeah. It was cold. There was a little bit of ice there and like snow. But, like I still went there. I was like, yeah. Like, it felt like a special experience to me because it was Pisces, triple Pisces in the chart at that moment in time, and yeah, it was really special to me. I did it. Yeah, Neptune. I love Neptune. I'm like a big fan, and I'm not kidding. It's like not a joke. Even though like in Greek mythology, for example, this is really long ASMR, but like I hope you find my talking relaxing, you know, lo-fi. Just, oh my god, I should stop this video. But anyways, yeah, even though in Greek mythology, speaking of Neptune, right? Even though my fav, I would still say is Hades, and has always been. Literally, Pogas made the best guy out there. Like, I don't care whomever says whatever about him. Like, I don't care. Okay. Look, literally, if you're interested in Greek mythology and you love psychology, go and read up some of the gods and goddesses in every man and every woman. You'll find something interesting there. Like, one of my archetypes is Persephone. Obviously, that's why I'm literally like defending the man, like, you know, himself. Hades, he's based on the sleep. I love the topic of underworld, Hades, darkness, pathology and anatomy. No joke, no joke. Okay, this is childhood. I mean, yeah. But yeah, Neptune would be like Poseidon, Neptune would be like my, I guess, next to favorite. Yeah. Like, I personally don't like the sun gods and like the you know, like, no, I do love Egyptian gods and sun gods, big respect, but like sun gods are not like my vibe. I'm vibing with the darkness and with the water, Neptune, like these types of things. I love it. Again, Pisces chart, stuff like that. I know this sounds like a really personal ASMR in comparison to what I've had before. This is like a get to know me, I guess. But even though I don't really act this way, to this extent, if you like are actually talking to me, this is just like a large part of how I can be. But at the same time, this is more like ASMR-ish for entertainment purpose, and it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, sort of like a persona. I just thought of persona, and I shouldn't have, but like sort of like a persona. So oh, I actually, this was a topic I laughed about 2 years ago. Like I thought about, there's a full sauna, right? And there are some who are like dragon sauna, whatever. Okay, and but I laughed, and it was like, what about fish? Like, doesn't anyone have like a fish sauna? Like, genuinely asking. Like, I laughed about it like on social media like 2 years ago. I was like, why is there no fish sauna? Because as a child, I used to, again, interesting story. As a child, I used to draw a comic with fish kissing. There was only one time with fish kissing. Okay, so that's it's probably a lot for one video, and I didn't intend to say any of these things or stuff like that, and like it was meant to be just a Croatian tea video and stuff like that, and like the tea, okay, right, and my loot. I need to stop saying loot. I didn't remember things like these. Like, Lana, stop saying that. But yeah, like the stuff from Croatia, and I thought it to be like a lo-fi ASMR with a relaxing purpose, like speaking a low voice and show and tell, right? Because it's interesting, and because I don't want to put on a wig. But like at least today, I have something prepared. But anyways, like the tea, for example, right? Again, visit the museum. Sorry, it's not commercialized. I promise. If it was, I'd be really happy. By the way. Anyways, yeah, there's that. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, that I drew such a comic in childhood with. But yeah, the fish sauna. I mean, if anyone has a fish sauna, literally, please comment down below under this video. I'm really curious to know your fish sauna. Like, write down the description, literally, of your fish sauna if you have one. Like, I'm not joking right now. Please do, because I have never seen anybody have a fish sauna. And I'm super curious if anybody has that and like a whole description of it. And why did you choose that? Okay. I shared something personal, y'all can also do something like that. You know what I mean? Exchange for exchange. That's all. Okay, I hope you liked this video, guys. Like a lo-fi ASMR show and tell. And that's all.